Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. DC TechNet is your own channel, so please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and let's see what we have today. Today we'll be continuing our group policy mechanism. It will be part 7, and in our part 6 we have seen the default domain policy, and we have seen our corporate password policy and the account lockout policy. So today we'll again continue with our common policies which are implemented in most of the organizations, and we'll see how to configure a logon banner, and we'll also see how to configure corporate wallpaper. So let's see what is logon banner. So whenever we log on to any workstation or server, we come across this banner. Whenever we log on, see, even before log on, we come across this particular warning or banner, and then we click OK. Then we are prompted for username and password. So it can be whatever you want to say type in over here. So today we will understand how to configure this logon banner for our computers in our Windows infrastructure, Active Directory infrastructure. And the second would be, we will be configuring wallpaper for our computers, so Windows computers in our Active Directory. So let's jump onto the labs, and first we'll configure the logon banner and then we'll configure corporate wallpaper. So welcome to the labs. So I've logged on to our London DC, and the first target is to configure logon banner for all the computers in our contoso.com domain. So let me open up Active Directory. Already open over here, and under this contoso.com we need to make sure that all the computers, whosoever user logs on to any Windows computer, he or she should have the logon banner before logging in. So I have created a file over here. So these are the settings over here we need to configure. This is a computer based policy. So under computer configuration, we need to go to policies, Windows settings, security settings, local policies, and we need to select local options. And under local options we have two settings: interactive logon and the title of the message, and interactive logon, the text of the message. So let us configure this policy. I hope you are very clear with the end result. The end result is we need to make sure that a logon banner appears for any user logging on to any Windows computer in our contoso.com domain. So let us configure this policy. So let me open up Group Policy Management Console. Go to Tools, Group Policy Management Console, and let us create a new policy. I'll simply right click New Policy and give it a name. So I'll just give a common name, say logon banner. Click OK. Now let us edit this policy as per the end result. So I'll right click, edit this policy. Now I'll go to policies, Windows settings, security settings, local policies and security options. And the two settings that we are looking for are message text for users attempting to log on, and message title for the users attempting to log on. So we need to make changes in these two settings. So first let me set the title. I'll simply double click over here, define the title, and we have already set with the title. This is the title. It's legal warning is the title. It's very simple. And let's click apply. Okay. And this will be our text. So message text for users attempting to log on. I'll simply double click and I'll simply paste it over here. And I'll apply and then OK. So now we were very clear with the end result. We have created a policy. We have configured the policy as per the end result. Now our last step is to link this policy to the appropriate container. Now as we want this policy to be implemented on all the workstations and servers, so we will link this policy at the domain level. So I'll simply right click on domain contoso.com, link existing GPO, and just link log on banner and click OK. And before going ahead, let me just force this policy and then we'll see if we are able to say log on this computer. So let me just restart this computer. So let me just force the policy and let's see if this policy gets applied on this Windows 11 client computer. Okay, so here we go. Let's check it out. So in this manner we can configure the warning or the log on banner for say any Windows computer which is a domain member. So I hope you have understood this particular policy. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Now let us configure say corporate wallpaper for our users now. So the end result is very clear. Whomsoever logs in should have a corporate wallpaper. So I'll just simply right click, create a new policy again, just name the policy as wallpaper and just click OK. Now before setting up the wallpaper, we need to decide upon the wallpaper, what should be the wallpaper. So I've created a folder named wallpaper over here, and this will be the wallpaper we'll be using as our corporate wallpaper. Now how this policy works, what happens is whenever we set up this wallpaper, there should be a shared folder in which we need to store or the wallpaper say JPG file, and we need to share that folder with everyone, read only everyone. And after the policy is implemented, the client computers will copy this wallpaper from the shared location and then configure it as a wallpaper. So the first step is to share this particular wallpaper folder. So right now I'm in the wallpaper folder. Let me right click and go to properties. Let me go to sharing. Let me click on share over here. Drop down the menu, share it with everyone, and the share should be read only. So let me just share it, and I'll just click on done. So let us check if this share is enabled or not. So I'll simply copy it and just paste it over here. So perfect. So it is working. So this folder has been shared now. Perfect. So let us bring this path in our group policy along with this particular file. So let us edit this wallpaper policy. Right click, edit the policy. Let me go to policies, admin templates, desktop, and let me go to desktop over here, and we have a setting over here which says desktop wallpaper. So let me double click on desktop wallpaper and let me enable this desktop wallpaper. Now it's asking me for the path where the wallpaper is. It is also giving us some examples, see over here. So the path for the wallpaper would be this one. This is the shared folder, and the name of the file is wallpaper.jpg. So I'll just copy it from here. Perfect. And the wallpaper style should be say center, fit, or fill, whatever. So I'll just keep it default as center. Click on apply and click on OK. Now this is one of the settings. Now I even don't want users to change this particular wallpaper. So what I'll do is I'll go to control panel, I'll go to personalization, and we have an option over here. We have one more setting over here. Say prevent, let me check, prevent changing desktop background. So I'll simply double click, again enable this particular setting and click on apply and then OK. So we have done two things. We have configured a wallpaper and we have also say restricted users from changing the desktop background. Now we are done with the policy. Let me go ahead and link this policy to the entire enterprise where all the users are there. So let me right click, link existing GPO and the wallpaper policy and click on OK over here. So let me restart this computer once. And while I restart, let me again force the policy GP update, force. So it may work, it may not work in the first go because it takes some time to copy that wallpaper file from our shared location to the desktop. This is the legal warning. So let me log on using some other user. Let me go to say EMEA, UK, London, users. Let me log on using say George. Let me just right click, reset the password for George. Other user George. So purposely I am say choosing a new user altogether on this computer, so the policy will be applied. So George is logging on to this computer for the first time, so that's the reason it will take some time for the profile. So it will create the profile for George and then he'll be able to log in. So I hope you are enjoying these say videos on Active Directory and group policies. So if you have any suggestion or if you want video on any other topic, okay, please don't hesitate to say comment. I'll definitely make sure that if time permits, I'll come up with the content that to detail, and I'll stick to the fundamentals. So let's see what we have on this computer now. So it's creating the user profile. So we expect a wallpaper over here. So we want this picture as a wallpaper on this Windows 11 client computer. So it's taking longer than expected, but let's see, because it's creating a profile and it will pull everything now. So we'll be covering up entire group policy preferences, group policy exceptions, and group policy best practices, and group policy core troubleshooting. So I'll not pause the video because I don't like pausing the labs video. So let's wait for this to happen. Definitely good things coming your way. And here we go. So we have successfully configured the corporate wallpaper. So you can place any picture over there. The only thing is the file needs to be a JPEG file. PNG is not supported. So hope you have enjoyed today's labs, and see you again. Thank you for joining the session. Let us summarize what we have seen today. So we have configured the log on banner. We have also configured the corporate wallpaper. And in our next session, we will understand what is screen lock timeout, and we'll configure it. And we'll also configure, say, we'll prohibit users from installing particular software. Thank you for joining. Hope you have enjoyed today's session, and enjoy your day.